Okay, we're going to try another spot here today. I'm at the New River Fire Department, and it's right here at the Y where the Norfolk Southern Newcastle district heads towards Indiana, and you've got the CSX line that goes north and south, the Toledo Sub. So the fire station is right here. It looks like it's abandoned, but it's not. They still use it. And then here's the New River Junction. We're going to catch us a train right here. So here we go. One of my first time to get a train at this junction right here. This ought to be interesting.
Code 27.7. Track 2. No defect. No defect. Total axle 32. End of transmission.
32 axles, so that's not going to be a very long one. A little short local.
Yeah.
Here comes the local.
And then I got sidetracked.
Here's 32 axles. No caboose today, though. What's up with that?
Carry on, you have a good trip.
Here we go. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's exit.
You cut some of those trees back. Can't see that one at all. Right here at the Y. Hey, I want to say happy birthday to Paul Dungan. I know it's a late one, but happy birthday, Paul Dungan. Thanks for watching my videos. Paul turned 80 years old, and he measures his birthdays in centuries. So he's not even one yet. Anyways, thanks for watching all my videos, and we got another train coming. Here we go. That's a cool view. Look at that. Somebody's cut those trees back for me. In the summertime, you can't get this shot at all because all these trees, all the leaves on them. So you gotta enjoy this shot while you can. I'll admit it's not the greatest shot, but it's interesting. There's one of those box cars, these yellow ones that didn't have graffiti on it last week. GPU, I see you. This is a long one.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 27.7. Track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 788. End of transmission.
788 axles. Wow. For those who ask, yes, it does count the locomotives also. Most locomotives will have 6 axles. Some will have 4, but most of them on these road freights like this will have 6 axles apiece. So this is a long train. Close to 800 axles. There's the end of it. That was a good one. All right, this is my first time to ever shoot right here. And I won't be back here for a while because the leaves are getting ready to come out in these trees. You won't be able to see anything. All right, thanks for watching. That was pretty cool. This is Middletown Junction Yard, and it's just north of Hamilton and north of New River. And there's your Y sign, but there's no Y here. So, does anyone know why that says Y? All right, we're going to change locations. It kind of dried up over here. So let's move on down the road and get another train somewhere else. Here we go. Happy birthday to Timmy Frierson. He'll be 66 years old on March the 14th. Thanks for watching my videos, Timmy. Happy birthday. But wait, that sound means there's more. We got another train coming. It's a northbound CSX. Gonna be coming right through the Y right here. And I don't really know why. But here it comes. That building's got me blocked over there, that little shanty. That was cool. A little bit of a horn salute there. Hey, DPU, I see you. I hear another train. DPU, how do you do? Cool. Oh, look at this. Whoa. is a long train. Holy cow.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 27.7. Track
2. The first train, just the front end of it just got to the defect detector at milepost 27.7, and that's a couple miles from here. This train here is coming off the Indy Sub. I don't see that many on this line. That's the second train of the day that's come off this line. There was one earlier that I missed on this line. I forget what time it was. So that's the Indy Sub right there. Amtrak runs across that line from Chicago to Cincinnati to New York. That CSX Intermodal train was a monster. Wow, listen to that. Oh, it's starting to rain. It's been raining off and on all day, and it's just starting to rain again. Got Martin Luther King Avenue jammed up right now during rush hour. That's where the train station used to be, right there, the Hamilton Depot. And they call these signals out, they still say clear signal, Hamilton Depot, for these signals that are right over there, right down there. So this is one of the exceptions to the northbound train rule on this directional running track here for Norfolk, for CSX. Norfolk Southern uses it also. Most of the trains on the Toledo Sub right here go northbound, but then you've got the Indy Sub that ties in, so you go both directions for that, obviously, plus Amtrak. So there's a lot of exceptions to the northbound directional running. Norfolk Southern is primarily southbound. That's pretty cool. Look at that, diverging. And it's raining. This is gonna be my last train of the day. It's starting to get dark and it's raining. Time to head home. This is where I filmed that derailment a couple years ago, right here. Look at the size difference in those tankers.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 27.7. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 4. Niner 6. End of transmission.
That was that intermodal train. The northbound intermodal train had the 496 axles. Not this train here. Oh, look at that. Traffic's gonna be messed up here for a long time. Rush hour. I think a lot of people are seeing it and turning around and going different ways though. What that means? Anybody got any idea? Wow, 2 monster trains in a row passing. And I tried to make this video so you can count the cars on both of them if you want.
sector. Milepost 27.7. Track 1.
There's actually another train coming southbound. It'd be on that middle track.
There ain't nothing over here. It's annoying here, so I just stop.
Ooh, I'm getting rained on pretty good. I gotta get out of here. Well, there you go. That's right where they had that derailment. I'm not sure when it was, a year and a half, something like that. I don't know. I filmed it. It's one right next to the houses. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I gotta get out of here. It's raining, I'm getting soaked. It's starting to get dark. Had a good day. Hey, if you've got time, check out one of my videos. Check out my my playlist. I got all kinds of stuff. Got street running trains, steam trains, short line railroads, all kinds of stuff. So check one out. All right, we'll see you later. A review helps my channel. We're out of here. Well, look who it is. It's Norfie. Good little Norfie. March the 8th, 2024. Looking good. How you doing there, Norfie? Not afraid of the camera? That's good. Hi, Norfie. What you doing? Who's this over here? Look over there. Hi, Jesse. And then, boom. Look who it is over here. Now, he's hard to film. He'll jump around and get right in front of the camera. Hi. Hi, Loki. Everybody's here except for Brandy. She's outside on the front porch doing something. Hi there. Hi.